Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I know I said it twice because I think it was still turning on or whatever. We just did this look, and this is the first part of Creative Art with Heart collab. I think this is week 71. And it's a mermaid theme, and there was a list of different mermaids we could choose. Of course, I chose grunge because, like, I had to. So we did the eye look for that, and what we used for the eye look, which was already in my notes to do, in my calendar to do, was Pair Bog Witch with Jade Dreams. And so let me just show you the insides of what these look like, and I'll show you the lip we have on. We are gonna put more stuff on the lip. Yeah, we're gonna do some stuff here, and I'm excited because I love troll play type stuff. So these are what they look like together. Yeah. Look at the lid. It's hard to see through the foo-foo, but yeah, this to me, this is the white mascara called Capacity from Lethal Cosmetics. To me, this, excuse me, looks as if those foo-foo lashes were white, because they just, you see what they do for my lashes, right? And I can see them, like when I'm blinking, I can see the outer part. And when I blink, this side wants to connect with the top, wants to connect with the bottom. Not so much now that it's dry. So what we have on our lips is from Notoriously Morbid, and both of these are found on Notoriously Morbid's website. I have a 15% code below. This is Loving the Dead, described as matte black with emerald green sparkles. But as I said, we are going to put more stuff on the lip. We're going to put more stuff on the lip. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to put green in our brows. And we're going to use Fortune from Milk Cosmetics, and we're going to use this little brush. I know I flashed that super quick. Can you see it against my complexion? Probably not. And so this will be the first thing we do. I did look up some pictures. I chose one, and of course y'all know I like to make stuff my own. So that's what we're doing. And y'all know I love just putting a lot of stuff on my face. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the brow. And I think my brows look okay today, but then when I watch back when I did the video, I'm going to be like, girl, them brows was jacked up. They were international pen pals that had just broke up and ended their friendship. But sometimes they really do be looking good to me. And when I watch it back, I'm like, no. Your eyes doth deceive you. So this looks more green when I don't have brow pencil on, and that is okay. I did not think to bring my Inglot over here because they were in my kit, because I could have did green and then like a lighter green, because the green in Inglot is brighter than this one. So I could have put this one like the first part of my brow and then put the Inglot on the next part, and then I could have put a blue and then maybe even a purple. And those are the colors that we're going to put on the face, is green, blue, and purple. And so that would have went nice with that, but this is going to be nice anyway. So we're almost done with this part. I have a live stream in 25 minutes, and so I will not be before you long. Since we're using three colors, I'm questioning myself. It shouldn't take long, and because we're doing across here, yeah, it shouldn't. Let me just shut up, because it'll be longer than I think. So we're using Circo Loco, and y'all, this palette, I've done 23 looks with this palette, and this has been in here for over a couple of years now, which is a look to do, which I still haven't done yet. But this is Circo Loco, so we're going to use this green, this blue, and this purple, and all of these are shimmers that we're using. And so yeah, so we're gonna take the green, the blue, and then the purple. But this is darker though, so the idea is for it to fade lighter than darker, but y'all know we just gonna do what we do. And I'm pulling out brushes. I pulled out 3 of the F11 from Sigma, and we are going to come down here and put here. So I'm thinking of a brush for that, and I could use these for that because it is just going to be just a line. Yeah, so we're going to use these because if I this is fluffy, so I don't know. We're going to do these because this can give me a somewhat straight line because of the shape of the brush, just to do like a straight line down. So we're going to use these. I'm also looking at my Hourglass brushes, I want to use the hourglass brushes. You know, let me just use the real technique. Girl, get it together. Stop being indecisive. You got things to do. We do have a full face, as you see. Do I want to spray again before we do this again? No, because it's shadow and it'll stick. All right, so we're going to go into, this brush is too big to fit in here. We're going to go into, what are we taking first? The green. Forehead cheek, purple. You know what? The colors for my brow are in a different order than the colors for down here. So the forehead, I have to start with purple, and then the blue, and then the green. But for the cheeks, I have green, and then blue, and then the purple down here. Okay, this is still too big to fit in here, but we are going to make it work unless I use highlighter brushes, but they're a little more loose, and I do want something a little more dense. Let me see. Yeah, this is more loose, so we're not going to use that. All right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Usually this stuff I work out before I start. I just ended this video, so I just jumped right into this one, so that's why it may seem like y'all like, girl, what are you doing? So we're going to take the purple. This is Act. Ooh. All right, I need you to pick up. So it did, and we're going to, oh shoot, do I need a more dense brush? I might need to use an eyeshadow brush. I may need, because that's not even looking purple. Down here in the mirror it is, but up here it just looks like mud. And if I use an eyeshadow brush, it's going to take longer because it's a smaller brush. But you know what? I did choose the grunge Mermaid because I had to, and so this does look grungy, but it's not looking purple. Let me take, shoot man, this hourglass brush. So I'm glad I didn't take that highlighter brush because that's less dense than this brush. So, oh, there's the purple. All right, so I'm gonna have to use this and just do this. I love this palette. This is my second time having this one, and it's also my second time having Biba, because it was one of her year-end sales, but they had them bundled together. And when the bundle at that time, the same as previous years, but I think is going to change, is it comes out to almost buy one get one free. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm getting these two. And even though they bundled them together, I've never used them together because this is just so bold. And as you know, Biba is neutral, so it's like, are these supposed to be paired together? Not that there's a right or wrong. All right, I'm gonna take this brush. It is looking, the color is not consistent, and I'm trying to figure out if I care. It's looking like bald spots. When I look like this, they're up here, there's bald spots, but then when I look down here, yeah, there's still some bald spots. Because these are shimmers, that changes how it looks too. Dang, y'all, what am I doing? When I go like this, it's not a bald spot, so it's just how the light is hitting it. Because when I look like this, there's a bald spot right here, but then when I look down, there's not a bald spot over there. So let me just keep it going. So we're going to just run this a little bit here, run a little bit there, and yes, it's in my hair. I didn't mean to put it in my hair, but it's in my hair. And yeah, and so we're going to bring this here. You know what, I'm wondering if I should have used that Real Techniques brush. So we're going to bring that down here. And we're going to do, am I going to be done this for my live? Yeah, and it's a members only live, so they're going to have like a free peek of this look. It's due on the 2nd, and so I don't know if I'll wait to post it or not. It just needs to be posted on Instagram by the 2nd. That's one of the things I missed when I wasn't on Instagram, was being able to participate in that collab, because it is creative art with heart. So you know, you try different things and you do different things. I'm liking how this looks like a mask with this with this purple. So we're going to just do this right here. Excuse me for that hiccup. All right, so now we're going to switch to, we're going to go to our green. You know what? Let me hold up. Let me hold up. So we are gonna come back to these colors. All right, let's go to the green, which is flip this shade here, and that's gonna go under here. And I am gonna have to switch brushes again. I might as well just leave these brushes alone. And I was gonna put gems on, so I may have to do that either during the live or after the live. But I do want to record this entire part, though. You know what I mean? We're gonna take a Real Techniques brush, and we're going to put this here. And so we are overlapping with the purple. Ooh. And the same thing, when I look right here, I see a patch, but then when I turn down, it's not a patch, because then it looks really bright. Ooh, we're going to take this down here under the purple, blending it into the purple. Y'all, I'm liking this. Y'all know I like messy stuff. And I love making stuff my own. So we're going to start back here, and we're going to bring that down. Y'all, I am loving this. Oh man. So we're blending it into the purple. I'm going to take that brush that had the green, using the tip of the brush. Using the tip of the brush. And we're also going to take that green. I'm going to take that green and we're going to put that right here. So these are just going to be straight lines, distinct lines. And so we're not going to do a lot of blending. So we're going to put that there by the ear. My phone has been searching a lot today, so I'm hoping I don't have a problem with the live stream. I'm hoping I don't. So we're just going to bring this to here. Oh, it's 1/4 of. That alarm just went off. Well, it was silent, but it just showed me that it was 7:45. Actually, it said 19:45. Now we're going to go. Okay, let's go to the blue, which is electric. And we're going to put that here. And I am going to take a Real Techniques brush. Y'all, and I knew I was going to love this, because I remember when I did the shading look with the Makeup by Mario palette, I was like, this is nice. And I just realized I'm doing my whole face. When I do the troll play, I like for each half of the face to look different. And so I just now realized I'm doing the whole face. We are going to leave this faded though, or do I want to bring it down here? Maybe just a little bit. I think that would look nice if I bring it down my nose. All right, let's switch brushes. So we're gonna just deepen up the blue a little bit. I didn't want to go that deep. Damn it. This dense brush. I don't want to mess up the brows either. I did not want to go that dark, but since I did, blend it up into the green. Take the brush that had the green. Put some more of the green. When they see me in the live stream, they're gonna be like, oh, what did you do? I'm gonna say, what do you think I did? What does it look like I did? this center part, when I look here, it looks bald, like right here. This whole area looks bald, but then when I turn, I can see the shimmer. So this is kind of trippy. So we're going to take, we're not adding more blue on here because that blue is strong. And we are just going to just wiggle it down the nose. And then we're just going to swipe it. I'm not going to add more shadow on this brush for the nose because then it'll be dark. We're going to add a little bit because there's like nothing sticking right here. This, I'm liking this. Ooh. And we're going to take the blue, of course. Bring that down here. I might be late to the live because I do want to put some gems on, but then I can just do that after the live. But I have a feeling I'll just do it during the live because it's a member shop my stash, and so while they're thinking of what they want me to put together, I could be putting gems on my face. Oh, I have a bead of sweat. You better stop. You don't ruin this look. So this is the blue. I did not mean to do that. Alright, this is the brush that had the blue. I like how that looks like it's raining down, but this side doesn't look like that. Let's go into the blue. I thought I saw a fiber hanging out. My neighbor's still not home. Their dog is barking. Oh, you know what? That's somebody outside downstairs walking their dog. And my neighbor's dog barking at that dog that's down there barking. Okay, and we're going to take the blue. I'm going to turn this little fan on over here. We're going to take the blue. Whew, ah. Where am I putting the blue? I'm going to take the blue and we're going to start where the green is and bring that down here. Do they look like the same color? Kind of, sort of. Maybe I should have used a different blue. I think I'm gonna post this side of the picture. But I do like it. I'm liking this side better for some odd reason. It's where this blue is right here that's causing me to like this side better, even though I do like how that looks, but they don't look the same on each side. Yeah, tapping into the blue. All right, now we're going to take Z Pepel, the purple. Oh, you know what? I need the tip of the brush because that's just going to come right here. So I'm going to have to tilt my head like that for it to show in the pictures. Eat a sweat. Whew. Honey child. I've been having my own personal summers this week. This side is more under my jawline, where this is on my jawline. So do we want to fix that? But then that's going to make this side thicker. So this is the purple. This is the blue. And this is the green. The green is at, no, the green is flip, the purple is at, and the blue is electric. That's a little further down than the other side, and it's going to just be like that. Like this. This looks dark right there. Where's the green? Whew, I am sweating. And we still didn't finish the lip. So this is kind of, yeah, this is what we got. I just love just putting stuff on my face. Yeah. We didn't use that brush. We still need to do our lip. I'm going to finish this in the members only live. But I do kind of want to finish it here. I got 10 minutes. How much more can I do in 10 minutes? We did not use that brush. That can go away. Let me do the lip. So the lip, because then if I don't come back to do the gems, that'll be okay. So we are, I'm looking at my notes here. Oh man. We're going to put this green, which is more like a blue. This is Utopia from Spellcast Beauty. Gonna hit that out here. This is not even showing up against what's already there. Ah, that showed up. Maybe I need more. It does look different. Oh, it does look grungy. Okay, I see something. We're going to overline our lips with a brown liner. This is this color, and this is Suede Matte Lip Liner from NYX, and this shade is Club Hopper. I don't even know if they still make these. I need to sharpen it. We're going to overline. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I ain't even got that far down. And since we did, girl, I'll be getting aggressive. Y'all, the shape of my lips, my natural lip line, it just makes me laugh. So I'm glad that this is looking like it could be a purple. I know I'm not saying much. I don't want to mess up this line. So we're going to put on another lippy in the center. Y'all, this makes my lips look bigger than they are. We want to put this one. Oh, that's bright. Do I want to do something that bright? Woo. Maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, let's. But this has sparkle. Let's do sparkle. I did pull it out for a reason, didn't I? Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, I have one that's like red. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. Because of the sparkle. Okay. This is Cattywampus. Cattywampus? Yeah, Spellcast Beauty. It was in their mystery bag. They had a mystery mystics. It was 4 of their lipsticks, their mystic lipsticks. And so you didn't know what you were getting. They said if you don't want wild colors, put a note for your order. And I did not put a note for no wild colors, but so I guess these are considered wild colors. So this is the lip. I'm going to trace this line down here, just in the center. And this up here, but just in the center. This is grungy. Oh, what I got like a few minutes left. I do want to stick some gems on my face. I pulled these out because this pack has the bright gems in it. And I do think they'll stick to my face without glue. So we're going to see though. So these are what they look like. Because I want to put some like right along here. I might have to do this after. Damn it. Alright, we're going to have to, we'll come back and do this. Because I don't think I can do this like super fast. Even if I just like pop them off and stick them on. Or maybe, let's see. Oh, my alarm just beeped. I have 2 minutes and this is when I usually start to go into the live. Ooh, just fell in my lap. And that's green. Put a green. These are in the same place almost, surprisingly. The blue. Now we're going to take a purple. They don't have purple. Take a pink. And we're going to put that. I don't know if I like that. But if we did it there, this one is going to come off. We're going to take our pictures now though. And then we'll be done with this. So let's do our pictures. All right, y'all, this is done. We did our pictures. Thank you for bearing with me through that. And I'm going to hop on over to the live stream. And I will most likely put the Troll Play playlist over here. So check that out if you would like to see the other stuff that I did. And thank you for being here. If you've been here before and you didn't subscribe, I would love for you to do that and to consider joining the membership. And so thank you, and you will see me soon.